and shift happened then, and we did all that we could have done. And the shift happens now, and this is all that we can do. The shift happened then, and we did all that we could have done. To cause you any pain, I never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain, I never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain, I never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain, I never meant to cause you any sorrow.
Round 2. Let's see. All right, but I'm gonna try again because I got a very important interview with a vending machine. The people need to hear it. They need to hear it. Let's see if it works. Okay. Let's see. All right, let's just see. So here's part 1. Let me introduce you to Vinny. Enjoy.
I'm Vinny, and I'm a vending machine.
And tell me about where you live.
Yeah. I live in a small office, in a corner room, kind of almost an offshoot from the break room where I live with 2 other machines.
Hell yeah.
What do they do in the office?
You know, I've never actually seen it. I get hints. You know, I hear computers. I hear a printer. Every now and then there's a birthday party, and they sing happy birthday.
Hell yeah. They say it's a birthday, but there always are snacks. Fuck yeah.
And I can hear it muffled through the walls, which is nice.
Hell yeah.
So I think business.
They do business.
They do business in the office. It's no pleasure, just mostly business in the office.
That's cool. Separate. You got it.
Let's start by talking about the people in the office, the people who use you.
Talks the shit out of them, Vinny.
Are there...
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't like that.
Please tell me the right term, because when it came out of my mouth, it felt wrong.
Ooh, what came out of your mouth? Tell me more, because this is the snacks community, and we care what's in your mouth.
And that's okay. It's a learning experience for everyone. It's not use so much as it is a transaction. I do consider them to be my regulars. There's Nancy, who sometimes has difficult phone calls to make. As you know, that we're having a bit of an economy right now. So there is, she has had to let some people go, unfortunately. And she comes into the break room and she stands in front of me for minutes at a time, looking at what she wants to get. A1, A2, A3, A4, Gardetto's Chex Mix, Lay's, Funyuns. But she always gets the same thing.
Oh my gosh. Shout out to Def, who taught me about this thing I need to try. If you haven't used a Funyun or Funyun-like chip to fucking hula hoop around your finger, what are you doing with your life? Try it and let me know, okay?
And that thing is a Cheeto. She gets a bag of Cheetos, she eats 1 or 2, and then she throws the rest of the bag away.
Fire her. That's how I feel. Get HR. That's some bullshit. Who is wasting fucking Cheetos? This is bullshit. I want to fire her.
Every time.
That's bullshit.
And you could see in her glassy-eyed stare that she doesn't want to be here. I like to imagine that Nancy wants to be on a beach. You know, Nancy wants to be somewhere else. But she's chained to this office in much the same way I am.
Ugh.
Vinny, you might not want to talk about this, but can you tell me what it's like when a snack gets stuck?
Yeah. And honestly, you might think it's a difficult thing to talk about because you just said you think it might be a difficult. It's not actually. It's very primal. If someone purchases a snack, you know, say they look at my E6 and they select something from there,
Hell yeah.
and it falls out and it gets stuck. As the person shakes me, there's a primal kind of tension between me, the vending machine, and the person, the vendee.
Fuck yeah.
And we fight for it. Who is going to be the alpha in this situation? Who is going to win? Who is going to come away with the reward? My goodness, the fight, the taste of that. I get so little of it, so little combat or excitement. So when I do, I'll admit I revel in it.
Okay.
Seeing the life drain from that person's face,
Wait.
I do delight in the battle. And I will say, if the snack is stuck and the person leaves, they didn't fight for it enough. They didn't earn it.
Am I to understand from what you're saying that when a snack is stuck in the coils, when it's not falling down, that is essentially a dominance behavior on the part of the machine over the human?
I mean, honestly, it's a dominance behavior manifested by fate. But I'm not going to sit here and pretend.
Gotta have faith. You gotta shake that motherfucking machine. You better fucking work it. You better fucking work it. I am not leaving without that fucking snack. Do you hear me? Do you hear me now?
Pretend as if I don't feel dominant when the snack is stuck. And I don't delight in that feeling of, oh, I've got one over on you. I will say there was one time where I did fall on top of someone.
I mean, I love that feeling of like the weight of, and then the plunge. What?
What happened?
Basically, I fell on top of that person. They were looking for a snack, and it got
Officer, I saw the whole thing. It was gravity that did it.
stuck, and they were shaking me back and forth, and I said,
Shake it like a vending machine.
no. You know, I hope you don't get...
Wait, like, you're they wanted you to go to rehab and like that kind of no. Okay,
And I'm watching this transport. They shake me violently, and then I tip back and I tip forward again, and I tip back and then one time, because of momentum and what have you, I tip off
rock the boat, new position,
all the way forward, and this poor man is underneath me, squealing like a
Oh shit! That is not what I expected. Go on.
hog because he's pinned under my bulk, and all of this for
He's like on pay-per-view or what we're talking about?
just a little treat. All of this for a Lay's. He broke
He got laid, all right. Bada bing, bada boom.
both of his legs.
Oh gosh, it's not.
Interesting that he would have ended up laying there after a Lay's.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes.
Fate works in mysterious ways.
Yeah.
He was in the hospital for 2 weeks, or so I heard, and he came back immediately afterwards in a waist down cast.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, Vinny.
And you know what?
Has he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's been back. I could tell you're going to ask. Has he been back? He does come back.
Of course he does.
And he's a little worried each time he buys a snack if it's going to get stuck again.
Rightfully so.
But I can tell in his eyes that if it did, he'd be willing to risk it all.
He's gonna shake it again. Yeah, I understand.
I want to know, Vinny, what does it feel like to have your...
Respect to that. I salute you, sir. I salute you, sir. Okay, there's more. Hold on. Ay. Grab your popcorn emojis and your blue screws. Okay, so I think that's part one. Let's go to part two. Is that where we're at? Or is somebody keeping track of math? Not that anybody's here. Are we too busy giving a fuck about who people are wedding or? Not today, Slanta. Number 2.
Buttons pressed.
Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat.
I'm on the edge of. Wait, what? And Aula never pushes the wrong. You know what? He pushed the wrong fucking buttons. Never mind. Go on.
I'm on the edge of my seat. When my buttons are pressed, because you press one button, and then of course you don't make your selection until you press at least 2. So once you press the letter, I'm sitting waiting, absolutely titillated.
Such a good word. Bated breath. Go on.
Waiting for you to press the number to see what you pick. I like to guess what people will pick. It's a real barn burner and a real cliffhanger.
A barn burner.
Waiting for someone to select which snack they're gonna pick. I love it. It's a huge
Snack my fish up.
joyful experience.
You know, the way you talk about it makes me think. Sometimes when I'm reading a book that I really love, there's this paradoxical feeling. I really want to know the ending. I'm really driven towards the ending. But also, I am aware that when I get to the ending, it's going to be over. And I'm no longer...
that'll drive you crazy. Huh? Yeah.
Going to be living in the world of the book. And so there's this real kind of push and pull of what I want.
Yeah, you know what goes down must come down.
Also, what goes up must come down.
Once they do select the snack, then it tumbles out of me, and they grab it, and they leave.
Bye.
And the interaction is over. The
Transaction. That's quite a parasocial relationship.
sale is over. My role is done, and I know they'll come back. Inevitably,
They always come back.
they'll come back. But for that brief moment, for that fluttering little taste, they're there, and I'm all they're focused on.
Hell yeah.
And they press my buttons, and they pick their snack.
Hell yeah.
That's very beautiful.
Yeah, it is poetry.
Did you mean to say what goes up must come down?
What?
The phrase is what goes up must come down.
No. But if it goes up, you don't get the snack. Do you understand?
Ooh.
The snack, it must come down.
Oh, okay.
The snacks are already up. It's down and down.
I think it's my fault because I think you have a phrase and I have a phrase, and they sounded like they were the same phrase, but they're not cognates. It's just it's two different phrases.
Well, we can do the agree to disagree thing if you want, but I'm just saying that what goes down must come down.
Vinny, you have this array of different things inside of you. What would you say is the most important thing you vend?
I mean, I have to be honest. Most of what I dispense, in the end, isn't particularly important. I mean, in
in the end, in the vend, nothing else matters.
one sense, it's food. But the food I dispense, it's the food people see, and then they buy. It's not a need. No one needs a sour cream and onion ruffle. But I wish.
I beg to fucking differ, dude. Respectfully.
I don't know. Vending machines. We could vend anything. Like.
I've seen panty vending machines. You're welcome.
I don't know. There really are no limits. And where can this technology go? In the future, if I'm ultimately refurbished, I would like to vend life itself.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I would like to vend infants.
Oh my gosh.
So babies would come out of you.
Imagine, if you will. It's a selection of babies. And they're still small, of course. I'm not getting too widely. They're still small and they're in saline bags. And I'd have them labeled carefully. I'd say this is going to be a happy baby. And this is going to be this is going to be a morose baby. And this baby's going to be a little mean. But they're all different. And, you can select which baby you'd like based on those traits.
So someone would decide they want to have a baby, and there are a number of ways of making and acquiring a baby. One of them would be walking up to you and inserting $1.
Yeah, I mean, ideally they would be affordable. So yes.
Yeah, where do babies come from?
Me.
From you.
And
Or the dispenser of the maker. It's complicated.
why couldn't it be small, little elderly people as well? I mean, not everyone needs a baby, but what if you need just a grandpa for a day? What if you need a little tiny grandpa or grandma for a day? Less than a foot long.
Oh my gosh.
As long as they could fit in me, I'm willing to vend them.
I feel like that could apply to a lot of things. Oops. If they fit in you.
I'm willing to vend them. But honestly, in answer to your question, there's nothing really important in me, in any vending machine, really. Not that I can think of.
Okay, so I'm now connected with Frank Lee. Frank has a speech issue, so that's why we're doing it this way. So Frank, I understand you bought life insurance from a vending machine.
Yes, indeed. More than once.
Where was this?
I bought the policies out of a kiosk in the McCarran International Airport in 1984, and then again in 1990. You'd check in at your airline counter, check your bags, and then walk to the concourse. There was no security whatsoever in those days. On the way to the concourse, you'd see those little machines, sitting all by themselves against the wall, with boldly printed signs reading, "Buy your flight insurance here." You couldn't miss them. That insurance was aimed at infrequent flyers, such as myself. Since we had little experience at flying, we didn't understand how relatively safe it was, so those insurance companies did a brisk business. I bet they never had to pay out a claim.
How much did it cost?
I always bought $50,000 worth for $5. You'd put the money in a little slot, and then it'd kick out a generic insurance policy. It looked like an old-fashioned bus ticket, shaped like a dollar bill. All the terms were written in small print on the back of your copy.
It is amazing to me that there were life insurance vending machines at airports. Are you still covered by these policies?
No. The policies ended after the plane flights took place.
Okay, so they were just for the specific flight you were about to take. Can I ask, who would have gotten the payout if your plane had crashed?
I mailed my soft copy to my parents.
Were you afraid of flying?
I was afraid of flying, because we just didn't fly as much. Unfamiliarity with anything breeds fear, I think. Flying was no exception to that rule. People used to chuckle at the life insurance vending machines, calling it a scam, but I think it was a good thing. I said before that they probably never paid a claim, but, on the other hand, who knows?
One specifically clever fella, Adam, I think his name was, decided that he didn't want to pay for a snack. He decided he wanted to reach up into my taste basin, lifting my taste flap, and try to grab a snack from one of the...
Hold on. I just want to make sure. Wait, hold on.
When Flyer, in Coach.
Oh, yeah. Every now and then, I've dealt with thieves. I've dealt with reavers.
Oh my. You know what? Is this Rick? He's not in the booth. Is this a setup? What? Because, like, I'm, like, such a scammer and e-bagger. Where's my Cash App? What the fuck? I'm queen of the snacks community. What's in your mouth?
And raiders who attempt to pillage my content. And so, one specifically clever fella, Adam, I think his name was, decided that he didn't want to pay for a snack.
Oh,
He decided he wanted to reach up into my taste basin,
Ooh.
lifting my taste flap, and try...
You know what? If you're gonna reach all the way up into my taste basin, past my whatever he said trap, you better be willing to pay.
to grab a snack from one of the lowest rungs. I can't for the life of me recall what it was. I only recall the delight I took as his hand was restricted at a 90-degree.
Oh my gosh, fuck yeah. Tell me more, like other math degrees. I like triangle stuff because I'm super acute. Don't be obtuse.
Angle, trying to take a snack. Again, it all boils back down to a battle of wits and a battle of strength and a battle of the mind. Because he came and did that on a weekend. And, yeah, they didn't find him.
SADURDAY. Night.
For 2 days.
Wow.
Wow.
So he's just there for 2 days with his arm
Yeah.
stuck.
Oh my god.
That's a long time.
Been
Yeah.
a long time.
What was he
Yeah.
doing?
Well, the thirst comes first. So as his mouth begins to dry out and he sees, the glow of the Gatorade vending machine just before him, that kind of intense yearning begins to manifest itself in his eyes as he stares
Speaking of intense, camping. Huh?
at it. And this man, who's clearly beginning to die of thirst,
Oh god.
decides to reach over and attempt to steal a Gatorade from the Gatorade machine.
If he starts getting stuck in all the different machines, I am so here for this. Also, sorry.
And of course, his other hand gets stuck in there. So there he is, his body contorted in some strange position, as if he's playing like a vertical game of Twister.
Parkour. Okay. I mean, okur.
He's got two arms stuck in two separate vending machines. He's in a jam.
Jambot? I knew it was you. Everybody's so jelly.
And once you go more than, a day without water, yearning turns into a kind of hallucination. He was speaking to his mother. He was speaking to any number of dead celebrities. He sat there, gaunt and dehydrated, And he kept saying to himself, should I just cut the arm off? Should I just cut the arm off? Should I just leave the arm and go? And of course, the only thing that stopped him was that the arm which he would use to cut the arm off was actually, it was stuck in a whole other machine.
He had no arms left with which to cut his arms off.
No arms left. And when someone finally did arrive to free him, he pretended as if he'd only been stuck for maybe a few minutes. Although I'll say it was very...
Time is fake, and so is the urine stains, and never mind. Don't need to vending shame.
very obvious he had been stuck for more time than that, just from his general appearance and demeanor. The sunkenness
The smell, I think, is what you're.
of his eyes, the soiledness of his pants.
There you go. Called it. I'm basically the dispenser of dishes. I'm the dispenser.
He was wiggling his legs so much that he had created markings in the carpet beneath him.
Oh, God.
Vinny, I've noticed as you talk about yourself, you have a real fluency with your grid. You'll talk about your D1, your F2. I'm thinking about the way I think about my body, and there's something just very efficient and very knowing about the way you understand where things are in you.
Yeah. Everything has its place. Everything is labeled. Really, it's all a part of something that vending machines refer to as grid culture.
Grid culture.
Yeah, and grid culture is a way to organize yourself and organize the world around you.
Is that like gentrification, or is that like a totally different thing? Just asking, it's none of my business. Separate but equal. Not that that's what that means. Look over there. Squirrel.
In a way that is filtered through the objective lens of math. So everything does have a place, and everything is locatable, and everything is associated with a letter and a number. Everything is easy to locate.
B-I-N-G-O.
This reminds me, do you know about the t-shirt Francis Ford Coppola invented?
Francis Ford Coppola?
Francis Ford Coppola is a filmmaker,
Oh,
and he's made great films. He also invented and patented this t-shirt, which has a grid on the back with which he can tell people where he has an itch. So rather than say,
Oh my God.
move up, no, down, he just says,
I love that idea. I am constantly doing that bear maneuver where I'm like trying to like rub up on something. Hello, tree. Hello, Maeve, the lamppost. I'm just like, don't mind if I do. Hello, threshold of door. Damn. Hello, straw that I'm using in this way that, whatever. I'm evolved. Anywho.
A6, they go right there and start scratching.
And so this is incredible. He could pinpoint the itch specifically enough that he could associate it with a square on a grid which he couldn't see.
Well, if I remember this t-shirt correctly, there was a little kind of key on the front where he could look down. It corresponded to the grid on the back, and he could look down and tell someone, where on his back they should go.
This is ingenious, and it really is on the first. It is the first step to a more enveloped journey with grid culture, because at some point he shouldn't need a key. At some point, it'll be reactive.
Right.
Like for me, if someone is looking at my A2, I just know they're looking at my A2. I don't need a key because I can feel it.
Yep.
This is a good first step because
I know he was going to say that before. He said it.
he'll begin on this path, and soon enough, he'll be able to instinctively tell people, hey, I have a horrible, horrible itch on my F5, and it's radiating out into my F6, but it's mostly in my F5. And I'll be able to do that without looking.
Oh my gosh. I hope it's not like that thing where where did you hear what? 7? Did you hear 789? Oh my God, where's my cash app? Wait, that didn't work. Oh my god. I tried to stop it and I'm the victim. Okay, hold on. BRB. Everything must go down, down, down.
Looking at a key.
It occurs to me now. I've thought about this T-shirt a lot in my life. I wonder if Francis Ford Coppola is a particularly itchy man to have inspired, to have invented this T-shirt.
Due to unforeseen circumstances and thinkers, a couple of times there were posts on YouTube where it was like, shit happens is a bitch, just saying. Or shift happens is a bitch. Huh? That was cool. That was fun. And then shit went crazy. Raising hell.
I think you'd have to be.
But Shift is a bad guy. Bad guy. Duh. Whatever.
You'd have to be not only a particularly itchy man, but particularly interested in being itched by other people. Because from what I understand, humans have...
Oh my gosh, did you hear about that fucking, like, DJ whose, like, record collection came down with, like, a fucked up rash? Yeah, he had to scratch those records. Bada bing, bada boom!
ways of itching themselves.
Yeah.
Branches, back scratchers. If you're flexible, your very hands. So at some level, I imagine that he wants to be touched, and he wants...
I want you to touch me. I need you to use the grid. I want you to listen to everything I said you did. Now find C11.5 or whatever. And then itch it and be a chive. And then grab some funny yums. And then you'll have some yum yums.
to be itched. He wants someone to perform that service for him.
You gotta itch it before we kick it. You gotta get it soft. Oh, we need more money. Where's my Cash App?
And in this regard, he and I are similar because we desire interaction with the grid. We desire someone else.
Put a one in the chat if you never saw The Matrix. Boom! Too many people doing the same old, the same thing. Makes me nervous. Ditto for The Notebook. Okay, we get it. It's sweet, alright? Chill. Fuck.
To use the grid which we've established for them.
So, Vinny, you have all these interactions with people. You mentioned that they'll stare into you. There's a lot of time you have, I guess, that where there aren't people there. What do you like to stare at?
Sometimes there are moths. Sometimes when it's dark and my light is on, there are moths that fly around the break room, especially during the summer. And they float around and bless their hearts. They're so stupid.
Oh, God.
And they'll float around and they'll bounce into my glass. And it's the most wild and beautiful and incredible show to see these little creatures trapped. And maybe it's because the moths do want me. The moths aren't concerned with the snack, they're concerned with the light I produce. And so to be wanted in that way by something, and to see it fight so hard, is incredible.
That's beautiful.
Because in the end, that moth is going to die in that building.
Oh, fuck.
And one of the last things it will have done is bash its head into my glass, trying to get into my light.
Oh my God. I mean, there's nothing more destructive and incredible. Somebody wants to get into your light so bad, they fucking bash their... Ugh. Why nobody's bashed their head into the... Tap that glass. Snack my fish up.
Is that crazy? Am I nuts?
Oh no, if you have a nut allergy, run! And if your fridge is running, go catch it.
No.
No, I think it's very interesting because
It's sweet.
you were
It's sweet. Sweet to go with the flow, dude. Come on.
usually wanted for your contents, which are not exactly
Contents, context. Content.
a part of you. But the moth,
Be careful what you consume because it becomes you. And it becomes you to consume. What you eat is what you are, everything you can do, I can do better. I am kind of saying that bacon's not better than cheddar. Yes, I am. Oh, I'm just kidding.
wants
I'm not.
part of you.
Yeah. I do relish the transaction. But I wish it wasn't everything.
Is it? No. Oh, you know what? Stop it, patriarchy. Stop it. Damn you, patriarchy. Damn you, capitalism. How damn dare. How damn make dare. You know what? I see you, baby. Shaking that asterisk. Beep, boop, pop. Makeshift happen. A triple pimp dog dare you. Vinny, 2 youths.
Okay, so then this is from something that's behind like the super duper paywall. Do I expect anyone to like fucking pay like the $20 for the fucking membership? Hell no. No. But it's just to keep it nice and safe, and because why not? So here's a clip of the interview with the lamppost. Okay, Dino's up on panel, and okay, and there's some chunks that are missing, I think, but you'll figure it out. And then I'll play a song, and then I'll be done, and yeah, and then hopefully everything will be just like super duper great. Everyone having a good old everything. Everybody getting along just peachy keen. Hopefully there's no fuck shit, random. You know, nobody's digging into everybody's shit, fucking around like, why would they? Hopefully people don't express their love for one another through extremely unreasonable, unnecessary acts of hatred, which make no damn sense. But why would anyone do that? Anywho, also again, because it's on the other stream that I gotta go if I remember to, whatever, who cares? But welcome to the world, baby, whose name I will never say. But you. Oh, how we will do everything to protect you from everything. We'll never tell you about that happens here. Hey, moving on. So here's part 1 of Maeve, the lamppost. I think it's a little bit romantic, but why? I haven't had romance in 25 years. Hey, aww. Perpetual victim. It's part of my grift.
Hello, my name is Maeve.
What up, girl? How you doing?
And I live, I guess you'd say, in Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, don't talk to yourself, sweetheart.
I don't know how you chose me out of all the other lampposts, because a lot of people are like, they're all the same.
Girl, you lit as fuck.
But I'm glad that you did. I think you spot that immediately.
Right.
And
Probably before we even.
yes.
Here today.
Because I see some people with the confidence of a person with a full head of hair, but I know that confidence it's misguided, or it's not long for this world. And I think, I see a lot of dates happening, which is when two humans are figuring out whether, they will or not.
They will or not.
Right.
What? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I got you.
Out to, I don't know. And so that's kind of like interesting to me, because I'm like, make up your minds. Get off me.
Oh, gosh.
Like, I know that lampposts have featured in film. I see films, I've seen Speed so many times.
Speed.
Because you can watch TV in the building.
Oh, please, hot shot.
And the apartment that's directly across from me, they watch a lot of television.
Oh, you are at a level where you can see into apartments.
Yeah, like on my street, we're all basically up to the 3rd floor of the buildings.
Voyeur. Alright. I see you.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can see across to them. And I love films. Like the golden age of film with Sandra Bullock, Speed. And so when I sometimes see lampposts
Miss Congeniality.
in films. In Speed, she flew past so many lampposts. It was cool.
Just dancing in the rain, listening to an interview with a lamppost. Is this entirely insane? No, it's fucking dope.
And
That's a kind of famous lamp. He swings around, if I
Yeah.
remember. He grabs the lamppost and swings around.
oh yeah, the lamppost is the lead in that movie.
Yeah, it is.
So that's what's cool for all of us to see that.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, there's some people, but I don't think they matter. Like, it's just like there's a cast of people, dancers, I think, there. And then it's mainly about the lamppost and the rain. Now, we can't hear the movie. But from what I understand from seeing that movie through the window is these anonymous actor-dancer people. They see this most beautiful, sturdy-looking lamppost and they celebrate it by dancing.
That ain't no fucking stunt lamppost. Hell no.
Like I said, I don't know, but I think what they're saying is like, looking at the lamppost, and here we go.
Dancing in the, looking at the lamppost, and here we go.
Yeah, I do think, I think...
What a beautiful lamppost. And look at him.
What a beautiful lamppost. And look at however they identify.
It's a male lamppost, I think.
Oh.
I don't know.
Could you find out?
Yeah, we can...
Yeah, you could ask do you have a
we could
producer
look
or something?
online. I'll just look online right now.
Just check, what's the name of the lamppost? Yeah, in Singing in the Rain, please.
Okay, one sec.
Yeah.
I did not find his name, but I did find an article that he was stolen.
Kidnapped?
Yeah, in 1990.
What's that?
Oh shit.
165 times.
Yeah.
That's a year.
Those dogs around the city?
I'm just looking down the page here. There doesn't seem to be any record of if he ever got it back.
Oh shit. That's fucking...
It's been 28 years. That's
But he would look the same.
yeah. Hi, is this Brian Getzinger? How you got a hold of this lamppost?
Looking around, I noticed that all the
Out there, listening to this right now, who is in possession of the lamppost. What would you want to say to them?
hope you're enjoying it. 'Cause I'm not.
It gets complicated. Okay?
It's just a lamppost.
I would...
Just a lamppost. Wow.
Hello?
Said.
No. Well, it gets complicated. Okay? Hello, young savage. All sorts of stuff happens at this channel right now. We're listening to as you can obviously tell, an interview with the lamppost.
I'm ready.
I don't know how to prepare you for the kidnapping of a different lamppost. So there's a lot going on. It's kind of complicated. I encourage you to rewind to get the full understanding. But yes, thank you. Exile, you get it. This is the snacks community. And, yeah, that's what's happening here. But I don't know how to prepare you for the end of this tale. But encourage you to rewind.
Do you know
Different about that.
Do you know Doc?
Hello, young savage. And this lamppost has just, well, she's gotten an update on the kidnapping of a different lamppost. So there's a lot going on. It's kind of complicated. I encourage you to rewind to get the full here. But
I'm ready.
Look, spoiler alert, the vibe that I feel from you now is how I too felt at the end. But I'm telling you, it was a different vibe because I didn't want it to end. Oh, I wasn't prepared. The time of the video, when I say 9 minutes and 40 seconds, and I was like,
To know that there's a
so I'm preparing you. This is a little trigger warning. Here we go. Prepare.
Okay, Dino named the Singing in the Rain lamppost Gil. Very, very important to the thing, to the meaningful experience. So stick around.
I got distracted. Sorry, I was like in the 30-50s with everybody. Okay, wait. Is everybody? How many people are paying my phone bill? Not enough. If you want to pay my phone bill, go for it. Love that. That'd be swell. If you want to buy Doodle a present, even better. She's 19 years old. I'm trying to make sure every single fucking second of every day that I'm blessed to have her here is the best one ever. And she's so fucking cute. She's in her little roly-poly position. Love her so much. Okay. Hold on, my hand itches. I can't do it all, everybody. Scam and scroll and screech about Doodle. Okay, hold on. I think we're at the end of... Okay, so this is the finale episode of Maeve. Get ready, get the tissues. Did I already play it? I don't think so. Here we go.
our very small apartment. She had 11 flashlights.
Cool. She sounds cool. See, that's the kind of person that I used to yearn to belong to if I was a little torch. Because she obviously respects and treasures light.
Yes.
And she probably brings one everywhere with her. If she has 11, she's got to be like bringing them all up. Park Southwest, which is just horizon, and then like in London, right? On this one street in London, a few years ago, they had to actually cover all the lampposts in foam to protect people from like banging their heads.
Bumper posts.
Put padding around a lamppost so that when inevitably somebody runs into someone like you,
they won't hurt themselves because they'll just like bang their head into this foam. And I'm like, you know what? What I think would be better, why not put the foam on the humans' heads?
it does
You know what? That does seem... That's fair.
seem like, what do you mean?
I don't need to be like the star of a...
I see you.
It's like bang their head into this foam. And I'm like, you know what? What I think would be better, why not put the foam on the humans' heads?
It does
You know what? That does seem... That's fair.
seem like, sort of it seems like the wrong solution to the problem.
I think a much better solution would be to put foam over a person's head. Because so many people like don't seem to see me.
Yeah.
You know?
I see you. I hear you. I get it.
And it's almost like, guys, I'm right here. It's been a long time thinking I'd be discovered and not even being noticed.
What do you mean?
I don't need to be like the star of a
Remember my feels.
film, but I'm just talking about like, put me in your episode of Girls. Put me in your The Americans. I'm, steady presence. I can be on or off,
You're on, girl.
depending on the time of day. What I'm saying is I'm versatile.
Okay, you are.
I think I'm old enough now to handle the fame So I think now is like, I'm ready.
You are. I support this.
You know, it's just audio, but we could make a movie right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah?
Yeah, we just like
Yes.
we start by, first we'll bring up a little sound, and then just like exterior Brooklyn.
Yeah. Nighttime, because if you wanted me to be on.
Yeah.
So you have to say nighttime.
Exterior Brooklyn nighttime. Okay. So then like Maeve, lamppost stands on the street.
Can you already kind of see what's happening?
I'm gonna cry. I'm so proud of her. I'm so happy for him.
I think a romance. Maybe it could be a love story, some kind of love story. Maybe a couple wanders nearby.
A couple 20-something lingers nearby.
Can I do an inner monologue?
Absolutely.
We can't shine all the time. And that goes for everybody.
And then like maybe one of them says to the other, honey, I'm sorry I don't have any money to take you to the movies.
Maeve sees the couple, so in love, without a dime in their pockets.
Okay, and then what happens with my character?
Well, I think, it's a movie, so you can kind of do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Her light flickers a bit with an idea. She bends at her waist, something she can do now because, well, this is a movie. She leans all the way down till she's doubled over. She offers her lamp for them to sit on.
Come on, you two. Let me show you something.
The couple looks at each other and sits down on Maeve's lamp. She raises herself up to her full height. They look across the street and see Singing in the Rain just starting on the TV.
I hope you like it.
The couple holds hands and watches the movie, high above the street. Maeve turns on her light. The couple kicks off their shoes, and they land in its glow.
I'm so invested in this. But I also don't want it to end. I love it.
And then I guess, I don't know, what do you want to do, like a star wipe?
Oh yeah, to fade?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think star wipe is too jaunty. I think it should just be like,
Fade to black.
Oh. No. No. We have 2 minutes. Do not. No. I was gonna draw the whole building. I was about to draw the building, and I was gonna draw the window and the people.
Thoughts? We got to see Gil come back, sort of.
Did we?
They were watching his movie.
They were. Oh, you're right. You're right. We did get to see you. Thank you, Dina. Full circle. Young Savage, I don't want to say you're missing out on some beautiful shit up here, but like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Y'all are
Hell yeah.
Okay, so there's another episode that already covered the what the fuck was it called? The like party tutor or whatever. There were like a million names. It got super duper epically doxed. The little like not the kazoo, but the like party sound instrument that you could play a song on, but it's indiscernible or whatever. Anyway, don't know what I'm talking about. Well, you could if you paid attention. And if you could pay attention, then you could afford to. I'm not going to keep saying it because y'all are in your fucking fields. And whatever. If there are links or receipts or something that y'all have questions about, feel free to email me. I'm the expert of my truth. It would be very easy for me to talk. I've already addressed whatever I've been able to interpret from the fuck shit. I don't like the attention given by loud, uh, can I say like bullied bitches? Is that chill? I don't like people that like troll people's hearts. I'm not into that. I don't like trigger trolls or trauma trolls or self-harm trolls. I don't like any of it. Trust me, if I thought anyone gave a fuck about the whole like what's up with how shift happened to be anything in orbit of that piece of shit stalker fuckface nightmare Lana Oriani and our shameful fucking disturbing channel Truth and Transparency. Oh, how we or I or many, okay, you pissed off doodle, y'all. Ugh. Oh, we would take you to the. I know, right? Oh, let us be the ones to explain to you what you certainly don't know. We'll get it right, and we'll make it clear. And the timeline matters. Okay, so you don't have to guess. You don't have to listen to people that don't know shit. If you're interested at all, just shoot an email, ask questions. Be respectful, for fuck's sake. Conversation, not chaos. Anywho, I doubt that will fucking happen. It's been over 2 years, but I'm not gonna go seek it because what has been fought for, what has been invested in and protected for so long, I'm not gonna be distracted. And I'm not in competition with the love of others or the friendship of others. I don't hold people hostage. I've asked for content that's been held hostage to be surrendered. It's been fraudulently depicted as such. And then, well, since it's had multiple anniversaries, it should be able to be understood that Lana's a liar and others. I wish pattern of behavior really mattered, or right is right, wrong is wrong. But it gets weaponized. What's the point? But this has been a delicious, just a little peekaboo into some of the stuff that happens here, although these interviews are new. But apologies in advance to those that, well, I can't afford to give you that attention. And if you ever gave a fuck, you ought to know that by now. Okay? You ought to know. You should. Because all you're doing is just proving why those relationships failed. Because it wasn't me that begged you to give a fuck. It's that you never did. But that doesn't mean that I never did. I still do. That didn't change. I can prove it. I can prove it. But I can't right now because I'm busy. So here's a song. Snack my fish up. This is the snacks community. We care what's in your mouth. If it's our name, if it's somebody else's, shut up is how we feel. You have the right to remain silent. We wish you would. If you have someone's family, if you have their likeness, their family tree, if you have their medical records, their dental, whatever the fucks, if you have somebody's something unsanctioned, why? And ew, and stop. And then isn't it fair, or wouldn't it be interesting if the communities would have conversations about if you don't do something when it happens right around you, if you're in a group chat where people are fucking around, and then all of a sudden you are like what, the quote unquote victim? Are you? Or is it just your turn? That's not a credible threat, is it? It didn't just suddenly get worse. It's been very bad for a very long time. Nothing will change. Nothing will change unless y'all decide to make a shift happen. Stop trying to make shift happens the villain. Because spoiler alert, nope. Y'all, what's in my mouth? Anyway, so I was watching this game.
So that's what you do.
Yeah. That's right.
Change my picture, snack my fish up. Change my picture, snack my fish up. Change my picture, snack my fish up.
So I guess this is like a burnt orange flavor. Excuse me, a burnt orange color of the bag. And it's called Tangy Ketchup. Here's the thing. They're super fucking messy. Like the amount of flavoring on finger is... it's a lot.
Change my picture, snack my fish up. Change my picture, snack my fish up.
Are you on popcorn?
Change my picture, snack my fish up.
About candy?
Change my picture, snack my fish up. Yeah, snack my fish up.
Who that? Who that? Identify yourself.
Puppy dog bouncing in the box like this. Don't stop, bounce with it. Puppy dog bouncing in the box like this.
Yeah.
Don't stop, bounce with it. You a good little puppy. You don't live on the street. You don't want no money. You want something to eat. Got your own water bowl. You don't need my drink. Take a shit and walk off like your shit don't stink. You your own boss. You don't need no leash. All your shots up to date. You ain't got no fleece. Bouncing puppy like you're trying to get free. Bouncing puppy, little puppy, bouncing for me. You can hang with your girls or you can chill with a tree. I can leave you in your cage and you won't even pee. You can fetch a ball, but you ain't fetch it for free. You can chill in the house, but you love when we leave. You a good puppy, you ain't sassy. You don't lick me in the face, that's nasty. Said you a good puppy, you ain't sassy. You don't lick me in the face, that's nasty. Hey, puppy dog bouncing in the box like this. Don't stop, bounce with it. Puppy dog bouncing in the box like this. Don't stop.
Bestie, bad days are gonna happen, okay? And you gotta get through it because they're a bad bitch. And if you can't get through it, then I can't get through it, then we're not bad bitches. So I just really need you to get it together, okay? Sheesh.
Got motion, restrained emotion. Been driving, Detroit leaning, no reason. Just seems so pleasing. Gonna make you notice. Gonna use my arms, gonna use my legs, gonna use my style, gonna use my sidestep, gonna use my fingers, gonna use my imagination. Cause I gonna make you see there's nobody else here, no one like me. I'm special, so special. I gotta have some of your attention, give it to me.
VIP. Let's kick it. Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby. All right, stop. Collaborate and
Linda, listen. Listen, Linda. Listen.
Okay.
Okay, everyone. Have a beautiful day. Bye.
I got a feeling deep within my soul. And right now I really need to let you know that each time I've fallen down inside that hole, you came and showed me there's a way to go. So we can love deeper, fly higher, see clearer, burn brighter, feel more than we ever did before. Yeah, we can swim oceans, climb mountains, dance like nobody's watching, live life like we never did before. And through the highs and lows, baby, I got you, yeah. And you got me, yeah, baby, I got you, yeah. And you got me, yeah, baby, I got you, yeah. And you got me, yeah, baby, I got you, yeah. And you got me, yeah. Baby, baby, let's go on a journey. Sell the house and give away the money, yo. At first glance, it might sound funny, but give me a chance, cause we could do anything. I wanna take you on a motorcycle ride through the sugar cane in the countryside. We could take a bullet train to the other side, you and me side by side. So we can love deeper, fly higher, see clearer, burn brighter, feel more than we ever did before. Yeah, we can swim oceans, climb mountains, dance like nobody's watching, live life like we never did before. And through the highs and lows, baby, I got you, yeah. And you got me, yeah, baby, I got you, yeah. And you got me, yeah, baby, I got you, yeah. And you got me, yeah, baby, I got you, yeah. And you got me, yeah. Take me, I'm yours, and swing me all across the floor. Shake me down until the sun comes back around. And even when I'm gone, I'll turn our love into a song, and I will sing it on back to you as I come home. So we can love deeper, fly higher, see